What's going on, guys? Nasher 61 here, and I know I haven't made a video in about a week. I was actually out of town for hockey this weekend, but I do have a very interesting story that goes along with that, which you'll hear in my next commentary, so you can look forward to that. And let's get back on track with these Q&A episodes. Let's get this started. Coolman1283 asks, do you think Sagan will win the Rookie of the Year award? Personally, I do. I thought he was going to be great before the season started, and he's just continued to impress me throughout the season. Pickhicky135 asked, how did you learn all those dangles? It just took lots of practice. I looked up tutorials online, stuff like that, learned from friends, and eventually I just got them down, and I'm actually going to be making some tutorials here soon, so you'll be able to learn them too. Moonshine Gaming asks, do you think Dan Man should come back? Yeah, I definitely think he should come back. Him and 2BC actually were the ones that inspired me to start making NHL videos. GamerDude786 asked, what do you think about the Leafs this season? They're doing a lot better than I expected, that's for sure, but they are currently out of the playoffs, if it would be right now. They need one more point to get in, so I think they'll be able to pull it off, but we'll have to see. StankWeezy25 asked, will you play me in 3x3 Arcade, and what do you think I should set my NHL attributes to? No, I don't really play NHL Arcade anymore, sorry. But for the attributes, I would say it just depends on your playstyle. If you want to go check out my ESHL setup, I had a video on that a while back, and that'll explain how I set my guy up. RyGuy27 asked, what is your favorite AHL team? I just got to go with the affiliate of the Jackets, the Springfield Falcons. I Love the Flip asked, do you think Brodeur should retire after this season? Yeah, for sure. He's definitely not as good as he used to be, and I think it's his time to retire. Mr. Flying Kitty Cats 14 asked, have you always been this good at NHL games? If not, when did you really start to get the hang of them? I started out playing Blades of Steel on the Nintendo 64, and I definitely was not very good at that, but I kept playing them, and once I got the ones for PS2 and Xbox, I started getting really good at them, and that's just when I started to improve a bunch, and I got good, I guess. Deacon Dial asked, if I wanted to make a completely new Xbox Live profile, could I somehow transfer my online ESHL guy to my new profile? No, I don't think you're able to do that because the files are associated with your gamertag specifically, so no. Canadian Hockey Fan 11 asked, do you think in NHL 13 they should add Olympics and World Juniors? I don't think they're actually able to do that because of licensing issues. I think I saw a tweet from one of the developers, but if they could get that to work, that would be great. XC Strawberry XZ asked, how well do you think the Pittsburgh Penguins would do without injuries? I think they would be absolutely amazing, especially with Crosby in there. They probably would be first in the league, in my opinion. Canucks Fan 94 asked, do you think Vancouver will trade Corey? I don't think so. He's the future for them. If they want to trade him to the Jackets, that would be nice. Barons118 asked, what level of hockey do you play? I play varsity for my school. BarrowB71 asked, if you were rich, where would you live? I'd definitely go somewhere warmer, probably either Tampa Bay or LA. Ryan8583 asked, do you believe in God? Yes, I'm a Christian. The Boone14 asked, do you prefer playing one position or being the whole team? I actually stick to center usually. I haven't even played a game on defense or anything else, so that's what I stick to usually. The Homestream98 asked, can you make a tutorial for the behind the back one-hand move? Yeah, actually, like I said earlier, I'm going to do that here soon. The Canadian Kid 91 asked, what do you think about Joe Sakic, and do you think he will make the Hockey Hall of Fame? I think he'll make the Hockey Hall of Fame. I hope he does. And he was actually my favorite player growing up as a kid. Mr. Laughmasters asked, did you ever play the NHL 2K games before EA Sports? Yeah, I did. I used to play them both all the time. And then I just kind of slowly switched over to EA Sports right around NHL 07 when they got the new skill stick thing in. And that's just what I've been playing since. Maximoro1 asked, will you make a Be a GM mode or Be a Pro commentaries? No, I actually only play online game modes. I've never played single player in NHL. Mr. XEnvy asked, in HUT, what is the best way to get EA pucks? It's definitely not by playing games. That's just how you have to quickly get started. The best way is to buy packs and just get lucky, get a good player, then sell them on the market. Screwit87 asked, what do you think about the terrible WJC performances by the USA and Canada? I don't really know what happened. That was pretty weak. They definitely could have done better, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully they can do better next time. Win Twins 127 asks, would you like to see alternate jersey options for NHL 13, ESHL, and would you like to see new broadcasters? Yeah, that would be nice. The announcers are getting kind of old. They've been here a while. Hopefully they get new ones, and I'd love to see alternate jerseys for ESHL. Evil Defuse asks, do you think the Flames can get a high enough draft pick to draft Yakupov? And if needed, who do you think they would trade and to who to get that? No, I don't think they'll get Yakupov because that's already set for the Jackets. Fail for nail, baby. And I hope the Jackets keep him because that would be nice. I think he'll be the next Datsuk, next Ovechkin. We'll just have to see. IHopBorders2 asked, will you pray for Jabs? Yup, I already have and will continue to do so. If you don't know who Jabs is, he is a 16-year-old hockey player. He was hit from behind in a game, got paralyzed, wasn't able to move anything from the neck down. But then he actually was able to move his arm, which was unexpected. So he's getting better slowly. They say he's never going to walk again, but hopefully one day he'll be able to do that. And hopefully one day our prayers are answered and he'll walk again. XX Rape Noobs XX asked, what are your current stats in real life hockey? Right now I'm right around 25 games played and 45 points. Bailey14 asked, do you have any tips on getting your team play up? He's currently struggling to get his legend card. And yeah, I just say be careful for when you call for the puck because every time it does get intercepted, that'll definitely hurt you. Always try to make good passes. Don't get those intercepted as well. And just keep playing well. Assist obviously will help out. Winning faceoffs. Just simple stuff like that. And you'll get to an A. THU Films asked, what are your stats currently for ESHL? I'm not 100% sure. I think I have around 500 games played. Either a 2.4 or 2.5 points per game average. BGear8 asked, you don't swear in your videos. Everyone uses bad language in their everyday talk. Do you? No, I actually tend to not do that. I've always done that as a kid. I just never really saw a point to swearing. I guess it doesn't really help anybody. It just kind of hurts them. And don't really have any enemies. Just try to be friends with everybody. NHL 12 Lover asked, what do you think about Ovechkin spitting at an opposing player? I'm not actually sure if that's true or not, but he was said to spit on Derek Dorsett of the Jackets. If he did, that's wow. Why would you ever do that? That's just sick. One Bauer fan asked, should I buy a Bauer APX stick? I do have the Bauer APX, and it is the best stick I've ever used. Great quality, really light, but it is a lot of money, so you just have to decide whether you'd like to buy it or not. Hexton13 asked, what's your position in real life hockey? And how many points do you have? Like I said my points earlier, and I do play center in real hockey as well as ESHL. And one last question by Alex H97. He asked, what do you think about the concussion problems in the NHL, and what do you think they'll do to eliminate these problems? Concussions are definitely a big problem for the players. They've already taken tons of steps to improving that by adding in all the new rules for headshots and stuff like that. But I think the key is just to see how helmets advance over time. Hopefully they're able to advance the technology on the helmets, make them more concussion-proof, and that's where we'll go with the future. Anyways, that's about it for Nasher's Q&A Episode 5. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to post your questions for next episode in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys later.
Shot. He shoots. He scores. Now 4 unanswered.